The cheesiest thing a cheesy player can do is to play macro. The second cheesiest thing that he can do is cheese. I'm going to cheese. But I'm going to do it while pretending to play macro. The cheesiest thing a cheesy man can do is play macro. The second cheesiest thing a cheesy man can do is to cheese. What happens if you combine the two and you play macro while cheesing? That's what we're going to be doing, as we'll proxy our first Nexus today against an opponent called Silver Crow. He's a Grandmaster Terran player. I haven't heard of him before. Let's just actually scout for some proxy Rexes as well. Just because I'm proxying my first Nexus doesn't mean that my opponent is incapable of building his first barracks on my side of the map. So we're actually gonna scout things. I'm wondering where actually... Ooh, I could take this, I guess. That would actually be kind of cool. Okay, we'll do like this. I think this might be fine. Nah, let's just take this. Let's just actually... I was thinking of taking that gas over there, but then the base with the 5 minerals, because there's no way anyone would expect it. But then there really is no way. We're just gonna take this bad boy. We'll open up with a Nexus here, but also a proxy Stargate at the same time. So we're really getting the best of both worlds. You know, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of Nexus on the other side of the map as well. It's all good. I wonder what I need to build first. I think I can actually fit in the Nexus here. I could have also built a Zealot. That would have solved the story a bit better, but it would have delayed my Nexus by a decent amount as well. So I'm not quite sure if that would have been so great. I'm okay with how this is going so far. I'm not quite sure about this. I shouldn't have built it there. Yeah, I need to build my Stargate proxy, of course. Almost made a mistake there. This wall I'm not so sure about, is what I was gonna say. I'm not so sure about the wall. I'll a second adept, maybe a stalker even. I want a stalker, and we'll get a pylon at home. Here, maybe? For some type of battery, potentially. Ooh. Now, there is a trick here. It's 2 marines, 3 marines. 3 marines fight well against an adept. Oh, he is a reaper, actually. Oh, I was hoping I could kill him there. I could not. There's a lot of marine. What is he doing? Why does he have so many marines? Is he one-basing me? I think he might be one-basing me, actually, yeah. He has so many marines. Like, that's not actually normal. I know this because I play this game a fair amount. I think I can kill the second one as well. He has way too many marines. Okay, now we can kill this as well. And we want to start getting probes on the other side of the map. Now, we do have 2... This just entire game just makes no sense. I want to recall some workers, I think, at some point. But not yet. Because I don't have energy. What in the world is happening here? Okay. Maybe I can kill these at least. Not the greatest target fire, honestly. I hope he doesn't find this base. That would be considered bad. He's still just one-basing me, I believe. It's honestly not the end of the world for me. Let me get one more of these. He has a lot of marines, though. He really does have a lot of marines. But I've got a jar of dirt. No, I got a bunch of stalkers, and I can kite all the way back to my own base, which is actually relatively useful as well. I think he's coming for me, though. Do we want another sentry? I think we do. This one's gonna be on top of the ramp. This one, Oracle. Now, when do I want a force field here? Over here, maybe? I want one more sentry to be out, please. Now, worst case scenario is we just give up this build. Please come out, Mr. Sentry. Hey, Mr. Sentryman, play a song for me. Do we just pull workers? I think we can pull workers here. That should be useful. Don't forget, worst case scenario, we just go to a different base. This is what we have the proxy base for, so that this type of stuff doesn't happen. Okay, we're gonna try to defend this, and I think we might almost... Ooh, actually, it's gonna be kind of close. I shouldn't have chrono boosted with that, obviously. Oh. This is not quite what I wanted to sign up for. This is actually the first time in my life that a proxy base is going to be somewhat useful. So we're pretending to move towards the very far left side. But then once we're out of range, we actually start moving towards the bottom. So he believes we're moving left, while in reality, we're not moving left. I also thought I built some units here. That's nice. My gateways are still alive, which is kind of a big deal. He doesn't have that many SCVs left, right? That's exactly how life should be. And these two are going to be useless over here. Okay, and he's going to... Well, what is his plan, actually? This game is getting a lot closer than it should have been. I think I was a little bit too greedy, getting like another Oracle rather than more gate units. I forgot my Warp Gate as well, for a fair amount of time. I'm not saying I'm necessarily losing, I'm just saying that I'm not quite sure if I'm winning. As long as he doesn't find me, I think we're okay. At least somewhat, maybe? Okay. Oh my god, he has a lot of Marines, huh? Okay, we're just gonna do it like this. I'm not quite sure if I can actually win this. If I can kill this, that would be a big deal. The one nice thing for me, that will probably remain through this entire game, is that he is not getting any type of extra upgrades on his forward barracks. He is getting some gas, so I imagine he eventually is going to get something that should be like somewhat useful for him. Now, this Void Ray is going to clear everything that is dear to him, which is mainly these Marines. We're just gonna make sure to kill as many workers as possible, because if we just kill the workers, he can't really afford to like, he can't outproduce us. I think that should be his main issue right now, that he can't outproduce us. Even though our units suck, we will just have more units than our opponent. We can actually play one base Colossus against this. And even if he eventually gets Stim and Combat Shield, with one base Colossi, I think we will be fine. So this is the Proxy Nexus into a classic one base Colossi setup. Ooh. Still want to kill as many workers as I can, or maybe even just a Marine. Oh, he's here. He has a lot of stuff. He actually does have a lot of stuff. So I need to force him to stay at home. I can't really do that with 2 Oracles, but maybe he believes that I can force him to stay at home. You know, and that... It's often not about what actually is the case, but what my opponent believes is the case. It's often what it is in real life as well. I don't have as much power over him as he thinks I have. The moment he starts going wild, I'm dead. I think he really needs to go with everything though. I have some decently nice positioned force fields. These are actually good force fields even, I would say. He's out with all of his Marines right now. Yeah, these force fields were very good. I started chrono boosting, but I didn't have anything to chrono boost. Okay, we lose that. I think we might just barely have enough units. He probably should have just waited for Stim. Or he should have actually gone with everything. GG! We get him. Was this really all his Marines? I was surprised. I didn't think I'd be able to hold this easily. Force field's pretty decent, I guess, huh? Not a bad unit at all. He had 38 Marines. And I had 2 Void Rays. Yeah, the battery is powerful though. So are force fields. Nice. Okay, got a couple of points. 6 to be exact. Against a 5.4 player. And we'll head into our second game. We got ourselves a little Zerg. And as the map is... Wait, what map is it? This is Glittering Ashes. I still keep confusing Glittering Ashes and Hardwire, which is wild because I'm a professional video gamer. I should know the difference, but this is Glittering Ashes. Let's just open up with a cheeky cannon rush, okay? I do like just starting the day, or well, starting the day. The second game of the day to be a bit of a cannon rush could be helpful here. The most important thing, in my opinion here, is going to be getting this first few cannons down. I should have sent this dude across the map already, shouldn't I? That was a mistake. We're going to end up being there a little bit too late, and that will be painful. I also opened... Oh no, I opened with force first. I wanted it to be gate first. It doesn't actually matter that much, funnily enough, because most of the time you can't really afford a fast cybercore anyway. But yeah, in this case, this scout timing is actually completely fine. This scout timing actually is okay. I don't mind it. Oh my god, he's not playing the way I want him to. Maybe I can block this or what? Am I gonna Cheesiest 12 pool? You just run away maybe or what? Nice. Always have to be so stupid. I guess for once we have a little fun game. Oh, actually lost it. That was not good. Wait, what? I don't even know. Drone scout as well. Like a 12 pool in Glittering Ashes. This is legitimately the worst map for a 12 pool as well. If I had any clue whatsoever how to play against a 12 pool with a cannon rush, this game would be 100%. This is such a terrible idea as well. I mean, I'm sure I like this guy, but this is just not good. There's two things he can do now. He can run by the links into my natural at some point. He can try at least. Or he can just wait here outside and do nothing. He went for 6 links total as well. Who does that? This is just... Oh, I guess he drone scouted, so he knew exactly what to do. But still, it's not good. Now I need to figure out something new. Now, don't worry. I have an infinite supply of garbage right here in my head. That's what I was made for. So we're going to follow this up with +1 Zealot charge drop. This is what Haas played in 2017 Valencia against every single Zerg. No, you're one base all-inning me. Of course you are. Why am I surprised? Why am I shocked? Of course you are one base all-inning me, because you are a Zerg player. And all Zerg players are pricks. That is a fact. That is not really debatable. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Well, so far it looks like we're Oh my god, he pops on the wrong side as well. I love it. When everything in my life goes wrong. And I'm stuck outside of my wall while my opponent is having a party in my natural. This is just fantastic. This is just great stuff, my friends. I actually think if my Stalker pops on the inside, that I'm fine. However, as it popped on the outside, I'm a lot of things, but not fine. There's one thing... What? He takes 2 gas against... It's 12 pool into Roach Ravager. It's not even... This build is never good. I'm extremely upset at this point. But I guess this is what my opponents feel like when I play against them. So I can't even, I can't even blame the guy. I do something stupid, he does something stupid, we meet in the middle, boom. It's not like 2 negatives make a positive. No, this actually was the dumbest game I've played so far in 2022. Glad to see it. Nice. Okay, let's hop into game number 3. Oof. We got TLO here on Pride of Altaris. Now, Pride of Altaris is a very classic map on which you can do a lot of fun little shenanigans. Of course, with the gold. TLO is going to be well aware of that. And I am very well aware of that as well. We'll take a pylon over here. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Yeah, pylon over here. We'll get a gateway as a follow-up as well. Whoop. And then we'll We can play 70 Nexus, actually. That sounds extremely spicy, doesn't it? 70 Nexus? That sounds very good, actually. Okay, I'm gonna play 70 Nexus. I've never done this before, but this actually sounds relatively legit as well. It's not super cheesy. I mean, it's gonna be weird because I will get a lot of minerals quickly, which is usually the one thing you're not lacking with this build. But it might actually work out. And when I said 70 Nexus, I meant 18 Nexus, of course. So we'll get 18 workers. Nexus. Well, I'll immediately after scout my opponent as well. We'll get a... gas. Slightly too slow there. And we'll get a... I think you get an 18 Cybercore usually as well with this. So we'll cancel this. I messed up my wall. No, whatever. That's life. Okay, he didn't take the gold. And we'll actually send a Zealot across the map, which we chrono boost. I mean, this just makes complete sense, right? This, at least in my head, it makes complete sense. Do we actually... We should have gotten that pylon a bit faster. Now I think we actually need to cancel one probe here. Get slightly supply blocked. Okay, that's a hatch first. Cool to see, cool to see. Second one of these. And we want to chrono boost once again with this Nexus specifically. Because this Nexus obviously is going to recall workers the moment I can. This actually is a build with some real potential. On this map, I think. Doesn't look too bad. I like this. Okay. First Zealot is out. Second Zealot is going to be out soon as well. Maybe we don't really need to start going too fast now. We get a Robo at this base. And a second Adept. Woo! I don't want to die, I don't want to die. If I lose both, that would really suck. I think I'm gonna lose both. God, I'm terrible at this game. This is just not my day, huh? We're gonna get one of these over here. We're gonna continue building them. We have a battery on the way in our natural base, which is actually semi-useful. It's building a lot of links, by the way. Like, just a lot of links. This is some truly terrible SimCity as well. We'll get a battery in our natural, because I think we need it, not because I think it's good, by any stretch of the imagination. And as soon as I can, I'm just going to get an Immortal out here. We'll get a sentry in this base as well. And I think he just built a bunch of units without any real reason to build them. Oh. I think that's good for us now. Oh, I never started my warp gate. That is less good for us. Now we have some banelings on the way. That's also less good for us. And this is what it looks like when you do a build order and you do absolutely everything incorrect and you just lose the game. We got 2 base Bane busted off of 26 workers. I feel like if we hadn't lost our Zealots for free, this could have potentially ended well. Not so sure about the 2 Zealots. Maybe I should have just gone for 1 Zealot. Put a little bit of pressure on his 3rd base, if he has that. Or if he has a gold, I can put some pressure on there. I think 2 Zealots just cuts into your eco too much. Also delays your gas. Had to cut some workers as well, which was painful. And forgetting the warp gate. Well, I didn't really forget it. I wanted Robo first, but then afterwards I forgot to start it. 27 points down the drain against Mr. TLO with his 2 base Baneling bust. It's really a classic out of TLO, 2 base Baneling bust. He's been beating me with that for years. So we'll hop into our 4th game. See if we got anything there. Alright, we get TLO another time. That's good for us because then we can get our revenge. So we're not gonna let him survive like this, obviously. We can have our fun one game, Mr. TLO, but now it's time. It's time to go, my friend. We'll cannon him. I'm not quite sure how good a cannon rush is on this map. But often it isn't about the strength of your own cannons, it's about the weakness of your opponent when you're cannon rushing. If your opponent doesn't quite have a good response, it's going to be fine, no matter the map. However, if your opponent has a good response, well, then the map actually does matter. There's some maps that are just really good no matter what, so that's life, I guess. All right, we'll open up with a gateway, not a gas, and then a forge. Now, this time, if we're gonna get 12 pool Roach Ravagered, which honestly would be very suspect, I would, well, first of all, I'll flame him a little bit, and I still think we'll win. I have a good feeling about all of this. I really do. Okay, let's just go, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna build this one here. Why are you not coming with anything, mate? You really need to. You need to at least show up. No? Maybe I should have built my first cannon here. Never quite sure. That is what it is. Next cannon over here, maybe? Maybe we have a nice little wall that we can build. That's 2 pylon over here. I don't think he saw me. He has no clue. He's no clue. He's no clue. He's got cancel. Yeah, correct call. I'll cancel this one. I like the other one a little bit more. Further away from this, so I can keep it alive longer. And it doesn't really matter anyway. So we got our solid follow-up already as well. Now we're actually gonna go into what I was talking about earlier, that little Haas build order that I was mentioning. If he actually does the same thing again. Oh wait, how about we do a second cannon rush? Like this. Second cannon rush into the Haas build order. Ah, that is beauty. That is absolute beauty. Send this adept across the map as well. A warp gate for sure. I'm not gonna forget it a second time in a row. I wonder if he's checking this out or not. Check it out. We don't want too much gas, so we're actually gonna pull out of it a little bit earlier. I mean, my adept is already here, which is huge. I wonder if this is actually how it works. We get a robo now. Nah, I want one more of these. And now we want a robo. You know what wouldn't surprise me? If he Baneling busts me again, honestly. I wonder if he's an extra base or something. Gonna get a unit over here. That's fast speed, isn't it? That's very fast speed.
The firstborn shall persevere.
You go over here, buddy. I think it might be good to have this one in front. Can I build a cybercore here? I'm not sure if this was actually good or bad. We're just gonna wall everything in that we can. No, not the pylon! Not the pylon! Not the pylon. Please! No! He does it again! Not again! Okay, we'll get the pylon up, that's for sure. I'm not sure if this is good enough, though. So we have this little setup. It's actually doing a fair amount of damage, huh? Oh, no, no, no. You can't go out, boys. There's 2 cannons. Oh, I should have walled in front with everything. I made so many mistakes this game. I knew something stupid was coming for me. And yet I'm cancelling buildings like it's okay. The king of the 2-base Bane bust gets me. I also had another one. Yeah, 3 times the charm. Maybe I'll get him again. There's no way. I can allow him to take 50 points from me. But I won't allow him to walk away with 50. You know, you can rob me, but I'm gonna knock you in the back of the head once you start walking away and you think you're safe. Like, this is not it. Is he searching? Usually you can message people to see if they're searching or not. Invite him to a party. I won't do it because it needs to be unexpected. We need to get him. We need to get him. Honestly, we'll cannon rush him again. And we're gonna defend this Baneling bust. Oh, we get a cannon rusher against us. The Moose 0. I actually have this is okay. I'll give you guys. Because this entire episode has gone to crap, obviously, because of people like TLO. I'll give you guys something, okay? If you ever find yourself against a cannon rusher and you want to 100% win the game, this is what you can do. You play 12 pylon, 13 gate. It's impossible to lose the game from here, okay? It's actually impossible. I've done this before where sometimes you're in like tournaments and you have to play against someone that is like 1,000 MMR below you, but you know he can cannon rush. Just play this opener, okay? Just play this opener. If you're really afraid and you don't quite know how to defeat cannon rush, this is fantastic. 12 pylon, 13 gate. Then your 16th probe goes to the ramp. This is actually the... Okay, there's some good spots here though, so we still need to be a little bit careful. It is kind of possible that... Wait, he's not cannoning me? Ah, there we go. It's a little bit late, no? Nah, come on. Oh, he's getting it, he's getting it. No, he's not getting it. Nah, there's just no way, right? And now, usually, this might be good enough, you know, for someone like him. He would be happy with this. But right now, I don't think he actually can get away with it. He's like, if he cancels this, that would be a huge error. No, it would not be a huge error. Me playing this game, thinking, no, I locked my own probe in. Why do I live? Why do I live? Come on, buddy. I'm gonna shoot you. This actually is a very powerful cannon rush, I have to admit. Okay, should we get him? No, 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 no. Please! One more time, buddy. One more, one more. Yeah, come to Papa. I still have one dude over there. Okay, you die, right? I said this was an unlosable game. Blocking some of the cannons there, obviously. I almost lost it. This was a really nice build, honestly, out of him. This is some good positions that I'm definitely gonna be stealing. I usually always go for this type of area, but this honestly looked way, way better. Gonna pull some workers as well. I'm not even sure anymore if I'm winning. He killed so many workers right now. Nah, we still should be fine. Because we're gonna get our battery now. Which means we can just stand and deliver. Come on, Chief. We're going to need one more battery, maybe. We're actually out of energy as well. I'm not quite sure how hard we're winning. Am I actually going to lose the unlosable game? I need a super battery. Once I get a super battery, I'm fine. But without a super battery, I could lose this. Is he attacking this battery as well? Yeah, he is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, no? Okay, we have one super battery. That's it. I think we're dead. I think we've lost the The broken one. I can't believe it. I said this is unlosable. And now I'm losing. What does that make me? A liar or an idiot? Or perhaps a combination of the two? It's not over yet though. No! If we could get a compilation of the mistakes I made in this game. It'd almost be the same length as this video. I mean, he can't really reach this thing yet, which is big. Oh, none of these are in range. This is the stupidest game I've seen in my life. I play this game for a living. Full time. This is all I do. I tried hard countering a cannon rusher, and I'm losing. I mean, surely the moment I get my first Void Ray out, the game just ends, right? Surely. I have another super battery, by the way. Not quite sure if I want to use it yet, though. You guys go attack this. Why am I attacking everything that's incorrect? Okay, you die. You die. I think we still win. Like I said, guys, if you want 100% free win, clean win, against cannon rushers, this is what you do. 12 pilot, 13 carry. This gotta be it for today. It's too late for me to play properly. This is not going to be it anymore. We get 12 points. We would have lost 75. I'm just happy we got them. I don't know what to say. All right. Thanks for watching. The cheesiest man alive, where we got cheesed more than we cheesed. And that's fine sometimes as well. Yeah, thanks for watching. And hopefully I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Bye-bye.